Hello and welcome back, Malo here, and today we're playing Minecraft Regrowth. And well, between the last episode and this episode, I have grinded for several hours to get a bunch of materials and do a few other kind of cleanup detail things that sort of will allow me to start building my main center base location house, whatever you want to call it, in this episode. I said start building, not actually finish building, so that's not going to happen. But I went underground into a cave, the cave that's nearby right there, and I got several materials. I got everything that was available under the ground. There was a little bit of regular sand, but most of the sand underground is red sand, which will be useful for glass. There's some gravel down there too, so I guess there's another way to get flint. I also grew several big fir trees so that I could have plenty of wood in case I need it for anything. And I also like the look of the fir logs and the fir planks, except that the color is way too close to this ugly cracked sand stuff. So I don't think I'm going to use that in my build, at least in my main first base house thing. Then I also got all the other kinds of building materials that can be chiseled in chisel. That would be chisel. And so that includes the diorite, granite, and andesite, as well as marble and limestone. Smooth stone, which I'm going to need to make more of if I want to use it. Cobblestone and dirt can also be chiseled. And I sort of decided on a palette. So I also got some more mutandis, and that way I could make more saplings so that I could check out different various kinds of wood. And this is the kind of wood I think I settled on. It's sakura wood, and then it's next to just plain old spruce wood logs. And I think this is the general sort of palette for the structure that I'm going to build, in addition to windows, obviously. And I haven't decided what kind of chiseled windows I'm going to use, but yeah, I think this is the general palette that I'm going to use for my build. Now I'm going to use some what do you call them? Not chisel. The carpenter's blocks. Those are the ones. I'm going to use some carpenter's blocks, first of all for the roof, obviously, to make some slopes. But also I'm probably not going to make it just like a regular rectangular house. It'll probably be built out of more than just rectangles attached to each other. I think I'm going to have at least a couple angles in there as well, just for fun, because a house is boring. But I think I'm going to build it probably right over here. It seems like a good place for it. I could also build it up on top of the mountain here, but I think that's too much effort to get up and back down, up and back down. So I think here is good. Then I also, during Mutandis, I found these glint weeds. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and move them. I found plenty of dirt underground. I also built this structure just now to kind of maybe if I don't know if mobs spawn. I'm going to actually put this one back here. So glint weeds spread, in case you didn't know, so that I can keep getting more. I don't think they have any other use in this pack except to provide light when they're planted, but that's good enough for me. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not sure if passive mobs can spawn on grass when you're more than 25 blocks away, like they can in vanilla in like a plains biome. I haven't even looked at what biome this is yet, but anyway, that's just in case they can. Also, I upgraded my crop, so you can see I'm up to 676 with my cotton and 866 with my mandrake. I haven't been focusing on any of the other crops yet, but yeah, those are the crops that I've been upgrading. So I get lots and lots of cotton out of each harvest here, and you can see I'm still upgrading them, so I'm letting them shred all the way to the end so that they upgrade each time. And same with the mandrake. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in the box here, and then I also got enough string with all this cotton to make myself a bag. And so I made just a black bag. I haven't actually used it for anything yet, but it's nice to have extra inventory space when I'm going around. I found a couple bows on skeletons that were almost broken, so I combined those, and I'm going to be using that as a bow. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is to fill you in on. I don't think there's anything new in here. I haven't completed any of the quests in the quest book yet because I didn't want to do anything while I was away, not recording. And then I also have all my wood armor still. I mean, I had to craft a new set of wood armor. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep and then go out and look for some mob residue. So I will, I guess, be back if something interesting happens. And welcome back. I went ahead and made myself a carpenter's bed for home, and that way I could have, that way I could have a carpenter's bed, but also I have an extra bed now so that I could take it out with me and go do some exploring. And you see probably already in my inventory I have a reason to do exploring. And that reason is this mysterious map that I ignored earlier, but is one of the quests in the quest log. So I figure I might as well get that done. Yeah, I want to do some quests today, in addition to getting prepared to build. I realized something though, that I can't build regular slopes because all I can do is carpenter stairs, and I need. Let's do it that way. There we go. And I need the carpenter's hammer to do that, but in order to build the carpenter's hammer I need some iron, and I don't have any way of getting iron yet, so we're gonna have to wait on that, at least on building the roof. But in the meantime, you can see I've collected some materials in here for the building. I should also go, oh hello creeper. It doesn't, so one good thing about this pack, or good or bad thing, I don't know, is that the creeper explosions don't actually damage anything around them, which I mean, in a sky factory makes sense because you could lose everything that way and not be able to recover. But in this, I think you can recover from pretty much anything. So I'm not so sure that it was necessary to do it that way in this mod pack. But that's the way they did it, so I guess I won't complain. So yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, I was going to grab the spruce logs. Have those in there. I don't have actually a lot, so I might plant some more spruce trees. Let's do that. Let's plant one more giant spruce tree. That way it should be grown by the time I'm back. I'm not going to worry about that cotton there. Alright, so let's plant this spruce tree and put these spruce logs in here. And those are most of our building materials that we need. But let's go ahead and go out and search for this. This seems to be a map showing the location of some sort of treasure. You note it down in your quest book. Seems to point somewhere around 760, 1120. Is that the same one that it was showing me in here? I don't remember anymore. If it's changed in here, I'm not going to have any way of knowing. Except looking back at previous videos, which I don't really want to do. So let's see. Which one of these is it under? I don't think it's this one. Oh, it is this one. Okay. So this says 762, 1128. This is the same distance, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. 762, 1128. So I don't know of any other way other than to use F3. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I want 762 and 1128. Was that just 762 and 1128? So quite a distance in this direction. And then it's going to be in this direction too, but it's more in this direction. So I'll be back when I'm getting nearby. Well, I think I see something. There's a pile of something here. And it looks like it's in the right location. Yeah, so this is probably it. It just happens to be over the water, which is wonderful. But let's go ahead and see what's inside. So granite stairs here. Which I can't break with my pickaxe, apparently. Oh, hello. Boats are a little weird. This is 1.7.10, so boats kind of are crappy, but can I pick up this one? Huh. This is curious. Let's get out of the boat and see if I am where I think I am. Of course I'm not where I think I am. Let's see, what direction do I want to go? Not that direction. This direction. Ah, I see it over there. I don't know where my boat is. I'm going to have to make a new one anyway, but Okay, well, I don't think I built or brought any building blocks actually, which is kind of dumb of me. But let me grab something from this island over here. Yeah, let me. There's my fake boat over there. I'm gonna have to craft a new boat probably too. Although I'm gonna have to find some trees to do that. Yeah, boats are really bad, especially on a laggy, not server, but when the game is being laggy because I'm loading new chunks, then the boat just doesn't know where it is anymore. So that's fun. But let's grab some building blocks and then build our way up to that little supposed treasure that actually doesn't exist. I don't know. All right. 10 should be fine. I just need to build down and then back up. Well, build down. That's all I need to do. All right, what is this thing? This black thing here. Is that a treasure box underneath? It is a chest. Yep. Okay, so that's probably the treasure that I'm really looking for. Oops. And I'm getting hurt because drowning happens so quickly. All right, let's see. Can I pick up this now? Yeah. So I probably could have picked it up from the boat, but it didn't think it existed because I was breaking it while I was in the boat, and so I wasn't actually there. Anyway, I get a basic reward bag, so hooray for that. And break that, and break this. And let's make sure that this thinks that I completed it. Yep, it says I visited it, so if I claim the experience drops. So that's my detection and location task. Okay, so yeah, that's why I got that. So if I go back here, yeah, I don't have any more things there, but I got the treasure. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what it is. I got 4 clay pattern stamps. This stamp is obscured by dirt. Wash it in a cauldron. Okay. That's a thing. I don't know what that's used for. It's garden containers. Okay, so nothing particularly overly useful, but at least I got something, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go get some more logs, make another boat, and work my way back towards home, which I hope I sort of remember where that is. After I was partially on my way, I realized, oh, I should probably mark down some coordinates so that I don't get completely lost. So hopefully I don't get completely lost. So I'll catch you back when I'm home. Well, let's go ahead and explore this this ring. I think all there is something in here. Yeah, so we get Essence of Blaze for magical crops. I think we need 8 of those probably to make blaze seeds. Essence of Tin, ooh, and Ability Induction Factor. No idea what that is. All right, so, I mean, that wasn't bad seeing that there. And we're almost home, too, so let's just walk the rest of the way home. You can already see the pasture that I've built over there. I doubt there's going to be any creatures in it, though. I'm also just collecting some things. I already got a couple pasture seeds. Well, I used one of them, but I had an extra pasture seed so I could finish that quest as well, which I haven't done yet. That quest being the Horn of the Wild quest. But I wanted to get more pasture seeds because having extra things that make grass is very useful, and until I get shears, I can't make them in Botania. In Botania, it's very easy. All you have to do is shear grass and then throw the grass into the mana pool, which is simple, but unfortunately I can't shear grass because I looked for shears, and as far as I could tell, the only way to cut grass was shears. The only shears or shear type implements were required iron, so I can't do that yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this stuff away real quick. Actually, yeah, let's put this stuff away real quick, and that way we can do a couple other quick quests. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. I can organize all of these. It's not really that organized, but all right. So let's put the clay pattern things in there, the extra wood ash, I don't have any extra, yeah, let's put them in there, So I can make granite slabs and granite stairs, I'm sure. I have 2 extra crafting tables now. I should have brought one with me. That would have been the smart thing to do. Let's throw the clay in there. Let's also throw these in there. And then you can go in here with the other mob drops. I think I'm putting extra sticks. I'll just put them in there for now. And I'm out of room in this particular chest. I do have a couple extra chests here. I'll organize things more later, but for now, just throw stuff in here. You can go in there. The other pasture seed can go in the Botania stuff. I don't need to carry this bed around me everywhere I go right now. And there we go. Oh, I could have just used the backpack, I suppose. That would have been the smart thing to do. But anyway, let's go ahead and pick up the crops that are ready, that I don't want to spread, or that I don't need to spread anymore. There we go. Those are done. Perfect timing. All right. So let's go ahead and take those out, Put the stone in here, and put the cracked sand in here. And let's look at another quest real quick. Okay, so for the, I think it was the Horn of the Wild, what I need is, there it is, 5 living wood, and I only have 4, of course. All right, well, let's go ahead and create those, and I'll be right back. All right, I went ahead and got the rest of the living wood, or the rest. I went ahead and got 32 more living wood, and I also cut down the spruce tree here. That way I could, you know, put the rest of the spruce logs in the supplies chest. But anyhow, let's go ahead and create this Horn of the Wild. So I believe it's something like this. That's right. So now we have the Horn of the Wild, so we can complete this quest. Not that one. There we go. And here we go, and we can claim the reward. And we get bone meal and floral fertilizer, which is useful. There's nothing else along that particular line, so that is all for that line. Let's go ahead and go in here. I'll show you what the Horn of the Wild does here shortly, but I want to put some stuff away. Keep a clean inventory. There we go. Let's organize this and throw you in there. I'm just going to organize those as well. All right. Oh, and I forgot to throw the pasture seed back in here. There we go. Okay. So what the Horn of the Wild does, I'm going to go ahead and sleep first, is it breaks everything around it in a pretty big area. It includes crops, and I think if I did it here, it would just actually break all of the crops here and not give me, not just harvest them, which is not what I want to do. So it would break, for example, all of these. It would break any Botania flowers or any other kinds of flowers around. But I think the most useful thing for it, although right now I am so, you know, I've scoured everything out around me so much that it's that I have to go a long way just to find anything. But the most useful use, I guess, for me is to break large sections of grass like this. So you can see I broke everything around me. Of course, I didn't get anything there, but there's some more down here. And then look around and see if there's anything around. It makes a cool sound too. Of course, nothing's dropping anything now, so that's not helpful. There's no durability or anything, but it also is of relatively limited use, so it's not like it's an overpowered item or anything. There we go. See, so I finally got a few items. So this is just where I don't have to go around by hand breaking every piece of grass around, which actually can get quite annoying because some of the grass blends in so well with the cracked sand that that you miss it. So this won't miss any of that. There we go. So got a clay over here. So I'd like to do this at least until I get another pasture seed. I guess the disadvantage to this is that if something breaks somewhere not near you and you don't notice it break, then you could miss an item that's just hanging out, floating around. That's a very real possibility, but it's still faster, I'm pretty sure, just doing it this way. Collecting grass-related items. Now, it would have been more helpful to do it earlier, but unfortunately, you need a pasture seed to do this, and the most useful thing that this is for is to find more pasture seeds, I think. So it's sort of a little bit of a catch-22, but I will take the extra bone meal, the extra floral fertilizer, and the like as well. And the extra clay. I don't yet know, so I don't have a lot of clay. In fact, I do know. There's a Botania flower called Clayconia, and there's a way to get that in the quest book, the Clayconia, that is. So I want to look at how to get that. I'll do that here shortly. I just want to find another pasture seed. I guess I'll cut back in when I find one. Well, I haven't found another pasture seed yet, but I do see this off. Oh, and speaking of not finding another pasture seed, there's one right there. There is a straw man right off in the distance here, although I have to get around this crevasse to get there. So let's go check him out. I believe, if I remember correctly, there is a spawner underneath the straw man, so that's not particularly useful for me right now, unless I guess if I want to get more zombie flesh for food. I guess that could be useful. But I guess I should pick up these poppies, because where else am I going to get poppies? And I can probably make poppy seeds out of them somehow. Or maybe I can't, but I'll pick up the poppies anyway. With this. There we go. So, yes. This, in fact, let's pick up all the hay bales, because there's the spawner I was talking about. Because, yeah, I would like all of this wheat and or hay. Could come in handy. Alright, and almost got it all. And there we go, and there we go. Alright, cool. Well, let's run back home, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Okay, here's what I netted in that little journey. I got 19 floral fertilizer, 8 more clay, 10 more bone meal. I don't know where I got this rotten flesh from. Oh, it was when I first went out in the morning, that's right. 6 poppies, 20 hay bales, 4 more belladonna seeds, which are probably useless to me for now, but I think, did I say the 10 more bone meal, 4 more seeds, and a pasture seed, which is really what I was looking for in the first place. Alright, so if I go ahead and throw all this in here, you, and resort you again, then throw the clay, oops, this is not the right place for the clay, throw the bone meal in there, the clay in here, and throw the rotten flesh up there, then I am back on track again. So let's see, what did I need to build, or what else did I need to get out of here? I needed infestation spores, which I can look at, oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Alright, so here we go. Infestation spores, which I don't remember how to create, and nature seeds, which I think I don't know how to create. I'll have to look both of those up real quick. Let's see. So infestation spores are just, okay, so throwing a mushroom into pool of mana. I may have a mushroom now, but I can get one from Mutandis if I don't. It could be any kind of mushroom. And then the nature seeds, I just combine essence seeds and sugarcane seeds. So that's easy enough. But I wanted to show you how I do this now. So I just dig them all back up. And then I pick everything up. And then I come in here. I identify all the seeds that I have. It's interesting, there's 5 of these. That's why. Okay. So now I have max level seeds. So then all the rest of this stuff, I don't even need to identify. I don't know why. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So yeah, that's what I do. And then I find the max level when I plant it at one end and let it spread to the other end. And as it spreads, it continues to improve. So, oh, I can't put cotton in there. Well, let's put 2 sticks in there then. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. Okay. So now I have 5 cotton seeds that I can use. 5 level 10 cotton seeds that I can use whenever I need to. But actually, I think I have enough cotton at least for now. So I'm going to go ahead and just put those in there like so. and then I can grow something else. But I'm going to do that in the next episode. So in the meantime, thanks for watching and have a great day.